Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on Saxlingham. Okay, so it's October, we've still got a contract going on at the moment, the cultivating contract. I'm going to let the helper finish that off before we move on, because otherwise we'll lose that money, and that is quite a good contract as well. It's about 31,000 we're going to get for that, so we're going to keep that going. In the meantime, we have got a sprayer actually already in on our fleet, I suppose you could call it, which we started the series with automatically, so we haven't bought this, but we already had it. So we're going to get that on, and we're going to fill it with herbicide, because we actually have quite a few fields which do need to be sprayed. The ones that we drilled previously, I've just noticed, all have weeds, so they need to be sprayed off. And I'm not sure whether this sprayer has the spot spraying option, but apparently, well, that is better for the environmental score award, so it'd be good to get that on, and then it just uses a lot less herbicide, and also it gives you a better bonus as well, yield bonus, so because it only kills the weeds rather than spraying the whole field. I'm not sure how you know whether this has it or not, or whether it's even compatible with it. It might not actually be one that is compatible with that option, in which case there's no point going to the shop, is it? Let's just check it. Actually, we have got a workshop at the yard, so rather than going all the way to the shop, we can put it in the workshop here and check that, see if we can actually add that as an option or not. Not that we have much money at the moment, but it would be good to do that if possible. Yes, so let's park this here, and then we can check to see if we can do spot spraying with this sprayer. Okay, so customise, and is it that? I think it is that actually, and we can do it, but it's, yes, there we go. So we can add it, but it's going to cost £37,800, which we don't have at the moment. But we do really need to add that, because it will save us a lot of money in the long term, so I don't know whether that's worth having as well. Yeah, controls each nozzle separately, so that's going to add 54,000. I think it's worth having it, it's just the cost of it, that's the problem. It's a big investment straight away, but at least we haven't had to buy the sprayer up front. At least we only have to do the modifications to it rather than buying the whole thing straight away. So yeah, we're going to add that, but we need to take a loan out, unfortunately, to do that, and the tractor could do with a repair as well. But yeah, let's just get the loan for a start, and then we can get on with the spraying. So finances, we really need to start paying this off. We've already got 30,000, but yeah, we're going to have to borrow more, up to the value of 54 or 56. Now we can then customise the sprayer. I don't know whether both of them are required, but it looks like it would be good to have them both, so we might as well just do it, and then we've got them then for the rest of the series if we keep the sprayer. So we're going to customise that at 54,000. Wow, that's expensive. Okay, but yeah, long term I think that was worth doing. We also need to buy some herbicide, don't we, of course, as well, which is not cheap either. That's another big expense. So we're just going to, well, I'm hoping we can buy it from our silo around the corner here, so we'll try and fill it up from there, and then we'll fill it to what we can afford, really. Although we need to keep some money in the account for the helper to finish off, because that's still going. So we can't go down to zero, ideally. Okay, herbicide. Yeah, definitely herbicide. Okay, start. Don't want to run this for too long, though. That was as much as I wanted to put in. Yeah, it's given us enough money in the bank to keep the help running just for a bit longer. It's on 94% though, so that's not too bad. And yeah, we will get 31,000 in the bank from doing that contract, so it's not all bad. It's not looking quite as bad as it seems at the moment. And we've got these straw bales to sell, plus all the other crops as well that we've got. So yeah, it's not looking quite as bad as it would appear, as long as this doesn't crush the crop. No, we're okay at the moment. We won't want to be running on these fields when they get a bit more established though, without narrow tyres, because that will damage it, but at the moment we're okay. I think they're doing alright for nitrogen, are they? Let's just check. Yes, we're okay. We don't need to do any more fertiliser spraying, so it's just the herbicide we need to do. It is going quite dark though, so I'm hoping that we still will be able to run on the fields in the next month, because we're not going to get all this done today. It is going quite dark, so we're going to just do one field, and then hopefully by then the contract will be done. Is this working? Yes, it is. You can just see the nozzles coming on one at a time. When they spot a weed, it just spot sprays that one weed. and that kills them off. And then if you look on the map, it should show hopefully the weeds that have gone. If we zoom in a bit and go on to here, yes, there you go, so they've gone brown. I prefer removing them completely with a hoe ideally, but I think amazingly this is better for the environmental score reward than hoeing. Completely removing the weeds is not as good as spraying the weeds with a spot sprayer, interestingly. So we're going to do this as well. We've already got the spray, whereas we'd have to buy the hoe, so that's another positive about doing this. And if you look at the herbicide going down, it is, well, barely moving at all because we're only spot spraying, which is brilliant. That's going to save us so much money. So although we've only got 1400 litres of herbicide, that will last us a long time. Maybe even do all the fields with that amount because of the amount it's actually getting through, which is hardly any at all. So I'm going to quickly get on with this first field with the spraying, then the contract should be finished. In fact, it'll be finished very soon. We'll return that, move time forward, and then continue with the spraying after in the next day. Right, so that's the first two fields actually weeded there. We have got one more to do, so we're going to head over there now. This is not the best weather. Actually, it's a bit darker than I was hoping it would be on at 8 o'clock, but yeah, we're going to move forward time, put it on times 10, because I don't really want to spend too much time in the dark. And it's also raining as well, which is lovely. So, not the best day. I would like to try and get to the stage where we can start selling some of our crops, actually, because we are still a couple of months away from January, although we might be able to do it in December, so we might just get the spraying done and then move forward to December, depending on whether or not there's some good contracts to do. Probably not in November, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm going to go and get this last field sprayed as long as I can drive on it. That's my only concern, is because it's progressed another month. I don't know whether it will allow me to drive on the crop with these tyres. I'm hoping it will, because I don't think the crop will have grown too much between October and November, but we're about to find out. It's just up here on the right hand side, and we'll pull in there and see if we can get this one sprayed as well. At least we've got the two near the yard done, that's good, and we collected the money from the contract, so we did have over 30,000, we've now gone down to 29.5 because of just overnight expenses. Yep, that's good, we can still drive on it, that's good. Okay, so I'm going to get this one done now on a time lapse. I'm hoping that the weather will have improved a bit by the time we finish the time lapse. But we are on times 10, so it shouldn't stay as dark as this for too long, hopefully. Although it is a really, really rubbish day for weather, so it's not looking too good. Forecast saying there is some sun coming there, which is a nice thing. Right, okay, so I'm going to continue this now on a time lapse. Just noticed this tractor could do with a bit of diesel, so we'll get that filled up. And yeah, the weather has improved quite a bit now. It's actually not too bad at all, so that's quite good. So yeah, that's all the weeding done, all the spraying for the weeds. That's excellent, and that's all done for another year until, well, we've got one more field to actually get planted, which needs cultivating. So we probably should get that done now, and that'll save us a job in the spring. Field 2 really feels bad, but we're actually going to cultivate in our wheat crop because it withered, as you know, if you've been watching the series. So we have no wheat crop in there anymore. It's just, well, there is still a crop, but it's a withered crop, which isn't good. Yeah, so we'll get the cultivator on, and probably get the helpers to do this because it's not the most exciting job in the world, just going up and down with the cultivator. Not too bad, but it gives me an opportunity to do something else. I know there are a few contracts available still, so actually amazingly there's some harvest contracts still because of the change of the seasons on this map. We can actually harvest corn in, well actually no, I think we can already harvest some crops in November, can't we, on the other series, but yeah, basically there are some harvest jobs to do, so we probably will look at doing those, or at least one of them anyway, because I think there's some corn to harvest on other fields, so we might look at doing that. But let's just get this to the field, and we'll get the help to get this field cultivated. Whether I can risk going to the contracts menu now, it's a bit risky doing this, but yeah, there's where are they? There's some mowing and some harvesting contracts. That's a big one. Field 36. Well, there's field 41 or 45. Oops, yes, I'm on the wrong side of the road now. Luckily I didn't have an accident there. But yeah, I think we'll get one of those corn harvest contracts done, because that'll bring in some nice extra money, and we get to keep a bit of the crop as well, which is always a bonus to sell. So yeah, probably looking at doing the corn harvest, or one of the fields anyway, of that. Unfortunately, the weeds on this field had grown a bit more than on the other fields, because we skipped a day, or we moved on time, so yeah, they look a bit messy now, but they have gone. So we should still get our good reward for that, environmental score reward. I did just look at the environmental reward actually for what we're on at the moment. We've got 65%, is it, I think? Just show you that in a second as well. We've just got this going. So yeah, the helper's going to go off and make a start with cultivating on this field. It's quite a big field, so it'll take a bit of time to do. But yes, the environmental reward we've currently got on these fields is, where was it? On here. 65, which I think is okay. The thing that seems to be really letting it down is the nitrogen, and I'm not quite sure why, because all the fields have got full nitrogen, the ones that are planted anyway. Yeah, all 3 fields that have been drilled, apart from there's a few patches, but they're not missed patches, they for some reason didn't work, but I don't know why, because the whole field has been covered with the drill, but anyway. Yeah, so they're all done, apart from this one, which hasn't been drilled yet, so I don't know why nitrogen looks so low on there, really, but everything else looks pretty good. So hopefully we'll get a good environmental reward when we come to sell the crops. Okay, back to the contracts. Just got to decide which one to go with now. I'm tempted by field 41. 36 is by far the biggest job, but it's a bit of a funny field because it's got these trees growing in it, which will make using a helper a little bit tricky, although it'd be a good test for it. Only giving me a smallish trailer there, I saw. You'd thought it'd give a bigger trailer than that. Well, actually no, it's not too bad, is it? It's a 3-axle trailer, so yeah, we'll probably will go with the biggest job actually. Well, we'll get a decent amount of money for that, so yeah, well, let's just borrow the items for this one, and we can then make a start on that. So that'll be something a bit different. Let's go to the shop. Here we go. So yeah, we get the combine, everything included. Is this a folding header? I don't think it is, because they've given us a trailer, although it would be good if it was a folding header, because it would save having to put it on the trailer, but let's just see. I doubt it. I'm following the combine. No, I don't think it is a folding header, so we're going to have to put this on the trailer and tow it then, which is kind of the wrong way around. I don't know what that fertiliser is for. It must have been from a contract, I think, one of the fertiliser jobs we did. We didn't use the bags. I'm assuming. I don't think they've just appeared from this contract. I don't know why you'd be given fertilisers to do a harvest contract, so I'm assuming they were left over from one of the contracts I did. I'm guessing, yeah, I probably unloaded them there. I can't remember now. I'm guessing that's what it was anyway. So yeah, we've got a bit of fertiliser, free fertiliser there for a future job that we need to do. But yeah, I'm going to get this header on and we'll head up to the field and make a start with this corn harvest.
If you leave, I'll fall. Are you holding on to my love? Are you holding on to my love when push comes to shove? If you leave, I'll fall. Are you holding on to my love? My love, my love, my love, my love,
Just checking on progress then, so the helper on the cultivator is doing reasonably okay. It's getting on there quite well and getting through the field. So we'll leave that to do its thing. Obviously that's going to take a while because it's a relatively big job this. It's quite a big field, so yeah, we'll let that do its thing. And then back to the combine again, which is of course still going fine, except it is quite a big field again, this one, so we're going to be here a while doing this. We're on 12% complete. And yeah, there's quite a bit of the field still to do. We're still on the first round of the headlands actually, so yeah, it's not a small contract this. I was tempted a bit too much by the amount of money we're going to get for it, and didn't really think about the size of the field. Which, how big is this field out of interest? 21.4 acres, okay, so to give you an idea, the biggest one we harvested before was 10.8, and this one here that we're cultivating is 12.8, so yeah, it's quite a big field this. Total field area is 27.5, but yeah, the croppable area is 21.4. It's not small. it's not a bad sized field this, so this is going to take a while, and we've got quite a long way to cart with it, I think. Well, not too far actually, but it takes a bit of time because it's not a main road, it's just a track, so yeah, it's a bit of a slow job. So I'm not sure whether we're going to get this field finished today. This is going to take quite a bit of time to do. But it's getting there. It's almost half full again. Actually, it's over half full again. So we need to probably start to think about moving around again. And basically, 2 combine tanks is going to fill this trailer easily. It's not the biggest trailer. I did think it was a little bit on the small side for the size of field, but that's what we've been given. So we're going to have to use it. The tractor's pretty good. Only 32 miles an hour, but it's quite a big, powerful tractor. This. Let's have a look in the cab view as well. Yeah, pretty good. It's Voltra, so not one that I get very often. This is not this size anyway, but it's yeah, pretty good tractor. I do tend to go for the ones with the faster gearboxes, so you can do a bit more speed. A few of you have said, yeah, this is a series where you'll need some big fast tractors because the map is so large and it's quite a long way between fields, so it is useful to have a faster tractor to get around the map a bit quicker. But we have gone with a lorry, so we've already got a lorry on the series, which is pretty good actually, considering we're only on the first year. We haven't even sold our crops yet. But we do need to get that loan paid off, because it's quite a big loan now, which I don't like. Nice to get rid of the loan. So the question is, do I take this now, or do I fill it to 100% this trailer? So I don't think it's going to fill to 100% this. Don't know where we're going to get to. 86%, so there is a bit more space in the trailer for more, but then I am at the end of the field, which would make sense to go and unload. So I think what we're going to do, we will go and unload and not get in the helper's way, because that's just going to cause issues. So yeah, well, let's go and tip the first load of corn at the sell point, and then we'll just continue with the harvest really for as long as we can.
feeling like lately there's nothing in the way. Getting so impatient, need to get away now with you. With you. Are you out there dancing alone? Are you up on your own? Baby, I wanna know just how many days will go till I call you my own. You look good in the sunshine, you look good in the rain, and I know once that you're mine, we'll have nothing to change. Getting so impatient, need to get away now with you. With you. Are you out there dancing alone? Are you up on your own? Baby, I wanna know just how many days will go till I call you my own. Are you out there dancing alone? Are you up on your own? Baby, I wanna know just how many days will go till I call you my own.
Just got done finishing that cultivation field, and now we're just going to see how the helper's getting on with the contract. We're not too far off finishing actually now, 78%, but I think we've done quite a lot today, so we're going to leave this for now and finish it off next time, and then we'll find out what we make from this contract, plus the extra corn that we're going to get from it. But yeah, it's taken a bit longer than I was kind of expecting. I was hoping to get it done today maybe, but it's just going to take a little bit too long, so we'll leave it until next time and find out what we get then. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.